Hey guys, I'm back with another shop update video just to follow up on a few things. The first thing is, if you watched the last one, I made a decision on these tubes. So I've been like testing them. This tube works a lot better for the thicker one because the chamber is bigger. So this is the one that you get if you order the 3mm tube, and this is the one that you get if you order the 2mm tube, because this one's better for storage. So if it's 3 mils, you're less people get it to like take it to tournaments and locals and stuff. This one's better for traveling, and this one's better for storage. So this one's better for 2mm, 3mm. So that's the thing. We're going to be putting an image on the website to make it clear, but that's all there is. That so if you click tube, depending on the thickness, you'll get one of these. The other thing I want to say is I'm going to be making a listing. So by the time this video is out, the listing should be done, of a bunch of just one listing of a random mat. They're all good mats. I'm trying to get rid of overstock, because basically now that I don't print the mats anymore here, and they're shipped from my printing partner that does the sleeves and stuff, I really don't need to stock inventory here because there's no minimum quantities anymore or things like that. And so I just want to get rid of the inventory. It just takes up space. And I'm gonna show like a little video to the side, I guess, but there's more than that. There's a bunch. And also, like, if somebody orders that specific mat, I could still give it to them, but there's been changes to, like, if you get stitched edges, if you buy it with a tube. So even if someone buys the one that I have, but they buy like a slightly different variation, I still need to ship it from the other one. So I just want to clear these out. They're a good deal for mats, and it's just a random listing because it's too complicated to list each one individually, with all the different designs I have here still. But if there's a specific design you want, let me know. I may have it, I may not. They're all unstitched, they're all 2mm thick. I just showed a Crystal Beast one, so I got those. They're mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! I may have a few Magic the Gathering. I have no Pokemon mats in these ones. This is like a Karibo one where he's doing Mr. Chippo. I got a bunch. Anything after Mimighoul, if you go on the site, you go playmats, you go newest to oldest, and then you go to the Mimighoul, you find the Mimighoul playmat. Anything before that that's added, I don't have, because that's when I switched. Anything before that, I may have, which is a bunch of designs. So ask me, they're going to be, I think, $15 free shipping, US, which is a pretty good deal, because it's cheaper than a new one, for sure. I think a new one is $33 free shipping, US, depending where you live, but it's free shipping most places. So go check out the website for that. The other thing is Defect Mach 3 deck boxes. So I had these on the site, and I took it down and then I put it back. So basically these are like when I misprint deck boxes, and I kind of just want to get the money back for like the blank unit. So it's the same thing. You get a random one, except that these have little defects on it. So if you don't like the one you get, there's no returns on this. Don't buy this if you're not gonna like it. But like that one's the new Blue Eye Starter one. There's a white line here that happened, so I can't sell that one. Like, I made it for the order, but I can't sell it random. This is a Witchcrafter one, but the colors are weird. This one, the colors are fine. What's wrong with it? It's not centered, I guess. This one's pretty good. If there's a specific one you want, you could ask, but I don't have a lot, so don't. Some people give me a list of like 20 ones. The whole point of the defect one is it's not a lot of work, so I'm not gonna go through each one, but I know pretty much off the top of my head which ones I have. So I have a lot of Witchcrafter ones. This is, you see here, it didn't finish the print all the way, so I can't sell that one. We got a bunch. The Mimighoul one, there's a white line here. Malice one. I think the colors are a bit off. You can't see that on the camera, but they're just ones like that. So go check out the listings for that. We'll try to link that on this video as well. And these are back. I know a lot of people like them. A lot more people bought these than I expected. This one's cool. There's only one of that, so if you want it, get it, because that was a custom that I screwed up and then I had to make a new one of. So yeah, those are going to be on the site. Those, I believe, are $15 free shipping. When I say $15 free shipping, it really means that they're $5, but you have to pay the shipping. But that's it. So go check those out. Another thing I want to talk about is defect sleeves. So we're doing the same thing with defect sleeves. I should have some like screenshots to show here. Basically, like, there might be an air pocket in it where it was like with the art put together, or it might be misprinted if it's one that's printed directly on the sleeve, or might not line up correctly with the border or whatever. For those, they're going to be, I think, $14 free shipping. Then you get 50 random sleeves, and you may not get 50 of the exact same sleeves. I'll try to do that. You may get like 25 of one sleeve, 25 of the other. So like they're really good for extra deck is what I'm thinking. And don't ask me which ones to get for those, because those are in the other factory, and that would be, it's too complicated to go through each sleeve. So you get what you get with those. And keep in mind, these are like, they have minor defects, so they should still be usable, but they're not going to be like perfect. That's why I didn't sell them. That's why they were held, and I made new ones to ship, really good ones to the customers that paid full price, and then I'm giving you like the opportunity to buy, like, you know, discount bins basically. Defect Mach 2s, we have those as well. So if you see, this is a good one. This is one I just screwed up, so you can see this one's off center. That's what defect Mach 2s are usually off center, because these are really hard to get centered. This is the one that's shipping to the customer that ordered it. This is the one that is available. I think they're $5 plus the shipping is like $7, so I'll probably do like $13 for shipping, $13 shipping included type thing. Okay, now let's get to the products. First thing I want to show, I saw this on Instagram and nobody asked me to make it, but I made it anyways, because look at these freaking guys. This guy's a freaking bubble tea or something. He's a freaking cookie. I don't even know what that is. Like a candy in a wrapper or something, like a lollipop thing. They're called the Yummies, the Yummy archetype or something like that. I think they're still only in Japan, but they were level 2 beast monsters that had, like, you link them, and then you use the links to make the synchro boss monsters, which are these guys, I think. But I added this to the site right away because I thought these were pretty sweet. They reminded me of like Ojamas, where you make a bunch of weak monsters. I mean, there's a few archetypes like that, but I really like Ojamas. So actually, we're shipping an Ojama box here. So yeah, this one's on the site. We put a matching playmat. We should have a Mach 2 as well. If you want a different design, we could help you do that as well. As far as I know, these are the cards that are out of it. There may be like a few other Magic ones, but I really like this layout here. This is the deck box, the Mach 3. So if you want it on the site, go check out ldbduel.com. Okay, this is one that was requested as a custom field center, and then I decided to make a bunch of cards, or a bunch of product related to them for the site. So we have the playmats, we have the sleeves, we have the field centers of this. This is a shark archetype box. These are the 2 cards the customer requested, and then I asked him like what else he would put on it if he bought a deck box instead of a field center, because this was basically the field center, or that one, and he said those 2. I really liked him in Zexal. Everyone likes Kite, like with Galaxy Eyes. I actually preferred him. I thought he was cooler because he's kind of lame. He uses sharks, but at the same time he was pretty sweet. And yeah, so I wanted to add that, the full design on it. Customer said to put him. I don't know if people still use him. He's just an old card. I think he just makes you XZ summon something. That looks like Leviathan Dragon, but like upgraded or something. That looks like an old card too, but it could be a return. That's just the number. This one's on the site. Go check out ldbduel.com if you want this box with the matching stuff, or you could message me for a custom, just like this customer did. We could put the character you want with the archetype you want. Doesn't have to be like card game related. It could be anime, whatever. Fat Kitty is meowing. You're so fat, my fats. You're really fat. So yeah, ignore the cat meowing, and then this is was on the website, so go check out ldbduel.com. Okay, the last thing for today that I'll show is just some Mach 2s. I don't show the Mach 2s often because the Mach 3, when I introduced that, kind of took it over because you could print more stuff on it. And what I learned was people like the printing. They like putting the things they like on it. So the more surface area I could do that put stuff on it, the more people will buy it. But the Mach 2 is actually like the OG. Actually, the Mach 1's the OG, but the Mach 2 is like the more economy version of the Mach 1, because the Mach 1 was like handmade out of leather, like by me, and like it was a whole thing. So when I decided to stop hand making stuff, the Mach 2 was supposed to replace that, and I used to laser engrave the Mach 1 on the real leather, and then I switched to printing on the Mach 2, but it's the same idea. So you also buy the Mach 2. And it clips on your belt. That was the original idea of the whole company. Wasn't even a company. I just wanted to meme like with my friends. Like it wasn't even. So, and someone was like, you should sell them. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then people bought them for no reason. But anyways, we still got the Mach 2. We could put whatever card you want on it. To me, this is still the coolest one, especially since, as far as I know, I'm like the only supplier that would have a size deck box that basically perfectly fits like a deck plus an extra deck, which is the 60 size Mach 2. So it's like the most compact deck box, and you could put whatever art you want on it. So that's why a lot of people buy it, because that's why I originally made it, because I don't want, for me, like, I know most people like this, so I have the Mach 3, but for me, I just want like a small box to put my cards in. That's not going to take too much room, because I have like 5 million decks, and if I'm playing with my friends or wherever, I'm bringing my belt that has 50 million deck boxes on it. So yeah, anyways, this is a custom we made, and we're going to load it too. It's got Witch of the Black Forest on it, Red Dragon Archfiend. We got a bunch. If there's any card you want, let me know. We pretty much, it's free to do the custom part because it's just one card. Just have to remove the background. And then Blue Dragon. This was like a art that I got made of a blue dragon. A blue dragon. Ignore Fat Kitty in the background. So that I could sell on Amazon and like not infringe licenses, because nobody owns a blue dragon. You're fat, fatso. And it's still the most popular one by far on the printed Mach 2. So these are two. There's always a few orders of Blue Dragon. But yeah, go check out the website for a Mach 2 if you want to be a really big fat nerd and put your decks on your belt like Yugi himself. And there's Fat Kitty meowing in the background. But yeah, that's it for this shop update video. I don't know when I'll do another one. I'll do another one when I actually have stuff to say. I wasn't going to do a shop update video, but I just happened to have stuff to say. So here we go. And then I'm hoping by the next shop update video, all the double mats will be loaded. So 24 by 24. Those are almost all loaded. All the mouse pads will be loaded. I should have a new option for sleeves. I should be selling outer sleeves. And the field centers will probably not be printed by me anymore. They'll probably be printed by the same supplier as the sleeves. Because ultimately, I don't want to print anything anymore. That's the goal for this year, is so that would be one thing they take care of. And there may be a slight delay on a field center order for right now, because it's like transitioning. And I'm still not sure whether I'm printing it or they're printing it. So I'm talking to them like every day about that. But that will be figured out really soon. I'm trying to get them to print it as soon as possible to do even the current orders that I have. That's why there's a delay, because they print it better than me. They have better equipment. So that's it. So I'll see you guys next time in the next shop update video. Thanks, guys.